Hello, welcome to Board Game Bonkers, a little bit boring unboxing. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Oath of the Brotherhood. Now this is a game that's very, very similar to Lords of Waterdeep. Now I was actually really excited to see what's inside this box. So let's get down to the table and see what goodies are inside. So here we have the front of the box. Look at the rear, and looks really good. So let's just dive in and see what we've got. So thankfully, this looks really easy to get off the packaging. Well, I'll say that. I'll be fumbling about half an hour probably. There we go. It's not that heavy, this box, because it doesn't use actual miniatures. It uses standees. Let's get rid of this. There we go. Let's pop the lid off. So this wasn't that well received. However, I quite like the look of it. I can't even get this lid off. There we go. It's got a kind of nylon finish in the lid. Got the rule book. Let's have a look. There's art there with the treasure. Good quality rule book. Nice and thick pages. So lots of illustrations. I like that. Makes it much more pleasant reading a rule book. So you have to get into page 9 before it teaches you how to play, so that's interesting. But really, it's only a few pages on how to play. That is it. So it doesn't look like a complicated game at all, given it's almost identical to Lords of Waterdeep. So let's see what else we've got. Tokens. The thickness is okay. Kind of average, I would say. I'm not a fan of this kind of washed colour. It makes it difficult to see the icons, but that's just me as a preference. Money tokens, I will be using actual metal coins. I think it's a lot better to do a video on 10 accessories, so you can check that out. And this is the board. So let's get the box away. Let's have a look at the board. The quality of it is okay. It's a little bit thin, as you can see, and you can see some nipped there a little bit, so that's not great. Now bear in mind, I think I paid £30 for this. I'm trying to find the other end. So not a lot of money for this. Let's turn this around. There we go. So the board is quite thin. You can see just a little bit there has been nipped. But then again, when you pay for what you get these days. But the look of it, I like the art style. I think it looks really nice. Different worker placement spots you'll be placing things down. But certainly the quality isn't that great in terms of the thickness or anything like that. So I would have liked there to have been maybe a thicker board, but then again you're paying more. Let's have a look inside. Let's see what else we've got. A nice insert actually, but what's with all this wasted space? The good thing is, I am thinking about, they have got little miniatures. So, the version I'd seen had standees. This has little wooden pieces. So that's interesting. I'm thinking about, if I like this game, is upgrading these to actual miniatures, and they've got space to do that underneath. So that's a positive in a way, but there's a lot of wasted space if you're not upgrading. But I have to say, I'm quite impressed that they've included these instead of standees. So to be fair, these are thick. Look like a captain, and you've got a ship. I have to say, I'm actually quite impressed. So these actually, I mean, they don't look amazing. They're not screen printed or anything. At least they've made an effort. So, in fairness to them, these are decent. But I might change the main player captains and actually get miniatures. And the art is absolutely good in this. I really like it. It does look a little bit washed, but I really like the art style. And these are your action boards. So you'll be placing your kind of tokens you'll be getting and placing them as your resources, and then you'll be taking them off to take particular types of, as almost like bonus actions, and that'll give you. So that's the main difference between this and Lords of Waterdeep. I will probably do a comparison video. So the boards I think are the same. Let's have a look. So they look the same. Can't see any difference. Nope, so they look identical. So there's no asymmetric unless there's an ability. So yep, start the game with 2 additional doubloons, that's the money. Start the game with an ally token. So they start differently, which is good. So I might make the strategy. Oh, we've got a Scottish person there. So I wonder if I can get minis to replace the main characters, which I think will look a lot better. But I'd have to really enjoy the game to do that. And we've got cards. There's not much in this box, but this insert is really sturdy. In fairness, it's not flimsy, it's fixed. We've got action cards here. Let's open these first. Oh my goodness, this is going to be an absolute nightmare. I can't even find the bit to open. Here we go. Spent half an hour trying to open these cards. Our user having a laugh, me trying to fiddle about, trying to find the opening. Where on earth is this opening? Can you see it? Can't even see the star. Why? Are they trying to create a game in a game? Oh my goodness, where's the knife? This is ridiculous. So hopefully, well, hey, we can get it off. That's much easier. Right, so let's have a look at these. So we have got good art. Well, I like the art. The text is really small. So you can see how small that is. That is difficult to read. I mean, I know they're trying to create this style, but at least make the text, a little bit bigger. It's inconsistent. So look at the size of the text. Look at the difference. It's bigger in this than it is in this. So that's not good. Let's be consistent with the size of the text. I quite like the kind of art, it's a style it's trying to give. I enjoy that. I like it. Different icons could have been a little bit bigger. The icons are too small. Should have made them bigger. Listen, that's nitpicking. The quality of them, they're a little bit flimsy. They're okay, I guess. But yeah, you probably want to sleeve these to be fair. So the back of them. Tavern, action cards. So I guess this is just more of the same, and there's some mission cards in here. And this has nothing to get them off. There we go. Nice and easy. So we've got our mission cards, and we've got exploration cards. So what you'll be doing, you'll be using these exploration cards and put onto the board, and it creates additional action spaces. So I quite like that. It's quite a neat mechanism. Let's look at the back of them. So these are action cards. Very simplistic with the art design, but these need to be bigger. The icons need to be larger. But anyway, I'm just being nitpicking here. Let's have a look at some of the other cards. So, as we wobble, these are the black market cards. So obviously you can purchase certain things in the black market. Let's have a look at these properly. Okay. So these exploration cards, black market cards. So there we go, exploration cards here. It's upside down. Why are they upside down now? Keep cards the same way, please. So like that, you've got different exploration cards. And these ones are tavern cards. So black market, it's a tavern card. Tavern card. So in fairness, they've got art in every single card. It's all different, apart from, you know, obviously these black market mission cards. So there's a good decent amount of cards here, in fairness. But yeah, this is not bad. I was quite surprised. I was expecting to stand these, and I've got these instead. I might actually change the captains and other things because they look okay. They're nice and thick, but the lumps look like they belong in a child's game. I don't know what these are. Hats. Again, I'll probably upgrade to actual minis and try and actually get minis that look as close as possible. But yeah, this is not bad. Decent insert and space underneath to put things, but a waste of space if you're not using minis. But there we go. That's, I mean, look at the size of these. Why do they need to make them so big? Look at that. I mean, what are you putting in there? A brick. That's the end of the unboxing. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so.